What do you really think about Daddy going to China?
2 days.
Yeah.
And wow.
What?
Off mic.
Yeah.
Nothing else?
I don't know if it was unclear in the previous video, but this is happening. This isn't a concept anymore. This is part 2 of 48 hours in China. It's booked. We are going to China. Come the end of September, China, you'd better be ready for us. Take 722. Oh, this little thing here is my new lav microphone, by the way. It's not some random fashion statement. Since my last video, the main question I'm getting asked all the time is, Scott, how much is it going to cost for you to visit China for 48 hours? I'm going to be brutally honest and I'm going to break it down for you cost by cost. So for those of you who don't know me, I love to plan everything. OCD! And I often drill down in far too much detail. So yes, I have gone as far as to calculate the fuel costs from home to the airport and so on, but I'll save you all these boring details and I'll just give you the main ones. I'd also like to say at this stage that whilst the numbers aren't actually as bad as I thought they were going to be, this is still a lot of money and I'm by no means belittling this at all. I'm in a fortunate position where I've worked my knackers off for the past 12 years and only now can benefit from owning my own business. I should also say I have a fantastic wife who now also has her own successful business and thus contributes to the home just as much as me, meaning I have disposable income to be able to do crazy shit like this. Can I say shit? Don't think I should say shit. And as a final note, these costs I'm giving you are on a per person basis. So with that being said, in chronological order, let's get on with the juicy stuff. Visa applications. Now this is a hefty process, one that I gave zero consideration to when budgeting and planning and actually costs £165. I wish to say no more about this.
Hello darkness, my old friend.
Airport parking. Whilst there certainly are other cheaper options for parking at the airport, if you don't mind a little bit of a commute to the terminal and so on, I wanted to make sure that this trip was as smooth, simple, and hassle-free as possible. So this cost is for valet meet and greet parking at the terminal entrance, and it's £52.50. Outbound food and drink. Now I'm not sure actually whether you get a meal on the plane anymore, although it is a 12-hour flight. I've budgeted £30 for snacks and drinks at the airport and on the plane. We're flying overnight, so we shouldn't need too much. Flights and hotel. Now we're flying with British Airways for no other reason that they offered the best flight times, and I also, for simplicity, decided to book our accommodation via them at the same time. Now we're flying economy, although I do plan to try for a cheeky upgrade at the airport, and we're staying in the centre of Beijing in the Novotel Beijing Peace Hotel in a deluxe twin room. A total for flights and accommodation was, text message, £851.20. Transfers. Now we're going to be picked up from the airport by our tour guide so we can get started with things straight away. But if you did need a transfer, there are tons of options available, including booking it via your airline, using a local taxi service, or some hotels will actually offer to collect you from the airport for free. Booking a transfer via our hotel costs £75 both ways, £32.50 one way, thus £16.25 per person. Tour guide and tickets. Tons and tons of options available here depending on your length of stay, how long you want the tour guide for, where you want to visit. For us, we have a private tour guide for the 48 hours. We get 8 hours per day, and this includes all our traveling between the attractions, a lunch and entry tickets into said attractions. And this is working out currently at £180. Now you will certainly find this cheaper if you don't mind traveling within a larger group and maybe missing some of the larger attractions that have a hefty ticket cost. But as I said, this is a streamlined option for us because we do only have 48 hours, so it's going to be hassle-free and hopefully smooth sailing. Evenings. We're going to play the evenings by ear because we have no idea how tired we're going to be, but we don't plan on seeing any shows or pre-arranged events, so this cost is purely going to be for food and drink during the evening. Everything I've read said that China's pretty cheap on food and drink, so including some extra for snacks and things during the day, I've allowed a £25 per day budget and thus £50 for 48 hours. Shopping and miscellaneous. Depending on how tired we are, we do plan on looking around the shops and the malls and things of an evening, but I don't plan on buying anything specific, so I haven't actually included any budget for said specific purchases. We're going to be watching street performers and stuff like that, I would imagine, so we're going to need cash for a tip. Definitely going to need a foot massage. There's going to be some knickknacks, no doubt, and obviously a gift for the child and the wife. For here, I've budgeted around £200. Travel back. As I mentioned, we're going to get a transfer from our hotel back to the airport, and this is £16.25, but again, I've allowed around £30 for food and drink at the airport, totaling £46.25. So there you have it, a breakdown of my 48-hour trip to China, costing a total estimated cost £1,595.45. If you scale that back, get rid of some of the luxuries and stuff and the necessities, you could probably do it for around £1,100, which I'd say was pretty good for 48 hours in China, no? So this is part 2. The next part of the video series, 48 hours in, is going to be our itinerary for China. So if you have been, please do let me know any places you suggest we visit so I can help build out that itinerary. If you have any questions, comments or ideas, please let me know in the comments box below. Remember, a like and a subscribe really will help out. And until next time, I will see you in the next video. Goodbye, Internet.